Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at using the sine rule for finding angles. So for example, in this question we might be asked to find angle theta. And the first thing we notice is that angle theta is opposite to this side RS with the length of 15 centimeters. And the next thing we need to notice is that we've got another pair of opposing angle and side with 110 degrees opposite the length RT, which is 18 centimeters. So we already have two pairs. We now need to write out our sine rule. And this time, because we're finding angles, we're going to write that rule in the form of sine of A divided by length A is equal to the sine of angle B divided by length B, which is equal to the sine of angle C divided by length C. Now that's the full relationship, but we're only going to need to use two of those. Now it really doesn't matter which angles we put where, as long as we're careful to make sure that we put pairs of angles and sides together. So we can now go ahead and write the sine of angle theta. We may as well make theta equal to angle A divided by 15, because that's the opposing side to angle theta, is equal to the sine of angle 110 degrees divided by its opposing side, which is 18 centimeters. Okay, so we've now got a relationship with theta in it, but we need to do some rearranging. So if we times both sides by 15, multiply by 15, the 15 divided by 15 will cancel on the left. We'll get left with sine theta is equal to the sine of 110 degrees divided by 18 times by 15. Okay, we can now evaluate this expression on the right. So if we grab our calculator, we can type in the sine of 110 divided by 18. Now we could just put multiply by 15 here and the order of operations will be okay, but I like to just press equals step by step, and then I'm going to multiply by 15. So we get the answer of 0.783 to 3 decimal places. So we can now go ahead and write that sine theta equals 0.7, that looks like a 6, is 0.783. So now a common mistake would be to leave that as our answer and wrongly say that theta was 0.783, but of course it isn't. Sine theta is equal to 0.783. So to find what theta is, we need to use the inverse function of sine. Okay, we need to find the inverse sine, sine to the minus 1, of 0.783. And that will be equal to theta. So, what's the inverse sine of 0.783? Well, we can use our shift button and find the inverse sine of our answer. And finally, we get that theta is equal to 51.54 degrees. Now again, the question might have specified a set number of significant figures or decimal places. So this time, let's imagine that we were asked to round our answer to 1 decimal place. We then correct, and we say that theta was equal to 51.5 degrees. Okay, so that's how you use the sine rule to find a missing angle. Don't forget the inverse sine at the end. Don't forget the shift button. Okay, if you followed that, your turn. Have a go at these. Have fun.